In 2019, where other countries are planning to go to space, invent amazing things, transform their countries, in 2019, in Nigeria, we're fighting over women's underwear. In 2019, sometimes when you think our matter, you wonder, who do us like this? Who do us like this? Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So today I want to discuss a topic that I have been trying to avoid for a while, but I think the more it goes on, the more I just realize it's something that we have to talk about. We really have to talk about it. One, I feel like it's embarrassing what's going on, but at the same time I'm like, it can't be true. How can this be true? So what am I going to talk about today? Today I'm going to be talking about this whole thing about stealing of women's underwears, and you know, stealing of women's underwears, women's splatter, women's pants, women's whatever you call it, you know, like this has been going on in Nigeria now for a while. I don't even know if it's happening in other African countries, but it's happening in Nigeria. You know, at first when I heard it, I was like, no, this can't be true. Like, this is ridiculous. That's like, why still people's, you know, why still women's underwears? Like, what are you gonna make out of women's underwears? It is embarrassing. Stealing of women's underwears to do juju, money rituals, you know, and all this. Like, I still find it hard to believe that it's true. I do not know why women's underwear is going to produce money. I seriously do not even know. Like, seriously, I don't know. It's messy. It's just ridiculous. But the thing is, the more you hear about it, and it's in the news and newspapers, and you know, reputable sources are talking about it, it doesn't mean that they are agreeing it's true or not, but they're even talking about it, and police are arresting young boys and they catch them with stolen computers and women's underwears. Like, is this a joke? You know, it sounded like a joke at the beginning, but the more we hear it, is like, okay, maybe this is actually not a joke, but does it truly produce money? It's another question altogether. Like, it's just embarrassing to even see that something like this is news like this is coming out of our country. It is embarrassing. Like, think about it. If you are not even Nigerian and you hear something like this, you're gonna be like, seriously? You're gonna be confused, like, okay, what is this in 2019? And I think what I find, I don't even have the word, like, what I don't understand, you know, some of the things I don't understand is this: all these Yahoo boys or whatever they're called, you know, why is it that when this so-called money ritualist and all these babalawos or whoever is manufacturing money for them, the question is, like, why is it they never ask you to bring like regular things, like just oranges, and you know, oranges are maybe, you know, yam and jollof rice, and you know, like regular things that are not going to be weird and ridiculous. Why is it always like, bring somebody's hand, bring somebody's head, bring this, like bring somebody's leg, bring somebody's patta, bring somebody's underwear? Like, why is it ridiculous, evil things that they ask people to do or bring, or even ridiculous, embarrassing things that they are asked to bring? Why? These are the questions I always have on my mind. Like, why ridiculous things like that? Something else I ask is this: if there is somebody with so much power, if there's somebody out there or some people out there, you know, all these so-called ritualists or whatever they're called, they're able to turn women's underwears to money. They're able to turn this to money, that to money. So they have that kind of power, right? And you wonder, why are they not using those powers to chase away corruption from our country? Why are they not using it to chase corrupt leaders out of office? Why are they not using it to save our country? Why are they not using it to do amazing things, transform our roads? If you can transform women's underwears to money, that is amazing. You know, that is, that is unbelievable that is even possible. If we in Africa have powers to turn a woman's underwear to money, why are we not turning our country around to amazing country? Why are we not using it to better the life of our people? Why are we not using it to change our society and change our country as a whole? Why is it not ever about transforming lives in our country? You know, those are the questions I've always wondered about. Why? You know, why? You know, the thing again I've been thinking about is ridiculous. Whether it's possible that they are actually making money out of it or not is another question. Well, I don't know, but it keeps popping up in the news. Maybe at this point, Nigerian women should stop wearing briefs like pata and pants. You know, in Nigeria we say pants. Maybe they should stop wearing them and start wearing boxers. Yes, because if women are wearing boxers and our boxers boxer shorts are wearing shorts, I think that's what they should do. Women start wearing boxers. Maybe with that they will stop, because when you're going to steal a boxer, you don't know if it belongs to a man or a woman, because it's mostly men that wear boxers. I think that's a solution. Seriously, for those people that are living for those Nigerian women that are living in Nigeria, I think maybe it's about time they should start wearing, because whether it's true or not, you don't want to know that somebody stole your underwear for whatever. You don't want to know that. It's kind of creepy. It's really creepy. I think it's got to the point where, our women in Nigeria should start wearing a short knicker. Wearing short knicker, knickers, boxers. They should start wearing knickers, boxer shorts. Because when women are wearing shorts, that means butter will not sell in the market anymore. Well, that's true. Butter will not sell anymore if women stop buying it. And how are they going to steal boxers when they are not sure if it belongs to a woman or a man? Because men wear it as well. I think that's the solution. They should stop wearing briefs. Should stop wearing the regular female underwear. Women should start wearing boxers. Yeah, wear men boxers. Because when women start wearing boxers, how are they going to steal boxers? Not knowing, because it's women's one that they want. So they will no longer be able to tell. If you spread them outside, they can't tell if it belongs to your husband or if it belongs to you. They can't tell if it belongs to a man or a woman. Maybe that will put an end to this. In 2019, people are thinking of how to go to space. In 2019, where other countries are planning to go to space, invent amazing things, transform their countries, in 2019, in Nigeria, we're fighting over women's underwear. In 2019. Sometimes when you think our matter, you wonder, who do us like this? Who do us like this? It's ridiculous and it's sad. And you will wonder, because sometimes you wonder, will there ever be a change in our country? If you really are somebody that thinks sometimes, you will ask yourself this question: Are we going forward or backwards in 2019? This is what we are fighting over. 2019. Who do us like this as a country? Who do us like this? The problem in the country, when it comes to politics, there are problems. You now come to church. That has to do with God and the things of God, where there's supposed to be holiness. There are problems in that country, and you're wondering, will we ever go forward? Our country, we have oil in that country. This is a country that has oil. A lot of countries don't have. The country I'm living in Europe, they don't have oil. They don't have any natural resources. They don't have anything. Yet, economically, they are doing better. They are doing better economically, socially, in a lot of ways. They are doing better than our country that has oil. Sometimes you think about our matter, it breaks your heart. It breaks your heart. Sometimes it's easier not to think about it, because when you think about it, you'll be like, why? Why? So much going on in our country. Nigerians that are abroad, there's one story here today. Nigerians treated like crap there. Nigerians say, the other day now, they showed a Nigerian woman, which is another story altogether. Nigerian woman that says begging in the streets of Canada. I'm just saying, what kind of embarrassment is this one? The one person is like that was talking to her anyhow. I was like, I don't know. Today now, the other day I saw a video. I've seen this video here and there about Nigerian woman that said, they said that she went to, I don't know, she went to hospital with ordinary fever, whatever. The next thing, they took out her kidney. I watched the video. I've not seen much information. But today they did this to Nigeria in that country. Tomorrow they did the other one to Nigerians in that country. And I'm always thinking to myself, if our country was okay, how many people will go? How many people will go abroad? I've said it before, that how I met a Nigerian woman in Europe. Nigerian woman that is a nurse, and she's been a nurse for years. And she told me that when she came to Europe, you see, Nigerians didn't travel abroad in those days. Nigerians only went abroad to study and come back. Nigerians don't stay abroad. Nigerians never like to stay abroad. What do you like to stay abroad for? The cold country. But you see, as the years rolled by and our corruption got worse, situation got worse, Nigerians started going abroad, finish school and want to stay and not want to come back. That is how the country, everybody is living. Most people's biggest dream now is to leave the country. Yeah? Leave the country. Nigerians, the other day I was driving And I looked at myself. There was traffic and I stopped. And then there's this mirror that I used to see my baby whenever he's sitting at the back. But he was not in the car. It was just me in the car. And I just looked at myself. There was traffic and I was stopped in the traffic waiting. I kind of like looked at that mirror and I just thought to myself. And I looked at that mirror and I saw myself. And I just thought to myself, look at the way I'm dressed. Look at the way I'm dressed with all this gadget, with all this wrapping to stay warm. And I'm like, I come from a very lovely country when it comes to the weather. We have beautiful weather. And I'm like, look at me here trying to protect myself from the cold. And I have a country that is forever summer, forever warm, forever nice, beautiful weather. But I'm here in a cold, freezing country with rain that is falling and is basically falling ice, and I just thought to myself, like how did our country get to this? The biggest achievement of a lot of people these days is to go abroad. It's sad, it's really sad. Look at YouTube. Most Nigerians on YouTube that have a channel are either living abroad or they've been abroad before. A lot. I'm not saying there are some people that are in Nigeria. Obviously, there are some people in Nigeria. But even some of them that are vlogging in Nigeria used to live abroad or they schooled abroad. There's always this abroad connection. Or they're always going abroad. There are some that have never been. And I'm just saying. But if you look at it statistically, a lot of Nigerians that are doing well, a lot of Nigerians on YouTube are Nigerians abroad. And it shows you how much there is so much brain drain. So many people leaving the country. Sometimes when I think about Nigeria, it is heartbreaking. And you're wondering, sometimes you wonder, like, is there ever going to be an end? Is there an end in sight? And you look at the state of the country and things that are going on. And you just can't help but wonder. In 2019, only January, February, but the news is getting louder and louder about women's underwears in 2019 being stolen in 2019 for money, for rituals. It's sad. We're not in the whatever century, 2019. They have the powers to convert women's underwear to money. It's even embarrassing to say it. Honestly, it's even embarrassing to talk about it, seriously. But think about it. 2019, they have the powers, and they have the powers or whatever, abilities or whatever, to convert women's underwears to money. And we don't have the powers in that country to build good roads. We're importing contractors from China to come and build roads in our country. We can't build any amazing things. We're not building any amazing things, nothing. But we can convert women's underwears to money. Like, think about this. What are we inventing in our country? What are we exporting as a country? Nigeria. I was telling somebody the other day, I can't remember what I ate. What was that? I ate, was it mango? And I'll throw it outside because I'm trying to kind of compost it. I ate fruits and I threw my fruits outside, and I just thought to myself how in Nigeria, growing up in Nigeria, there was a time, like growing up in Nigeria, I remember my mother used to be like, don't throw it there because I don't want it to grow. The soil is so rich. Like, you throw away your fruits, after eating it, you throw away, and the seed grows. We have oil. But at the same time, our land is so fertile. So fertile. There's so much we can export. But we import so much. What are we exporting as a country? I don't know. If you know, leave it in the comment section below. Turn back to money. But we cannot even have good hospitals, good healthcare in our countries. In our country. We can't do any of those amazing things. It's better to money that we're doing. Waiting. 2019. 2019, my God, are we going forwards or backwards? I just saw all this news about this matter and all these things. I just said, let me come here and share about it. It's getting really embarrassing. I keep saying, who do us like this? Who do us like this? Is there even an end in sight? I don't know if you guys see an end in sight. I know with God all things are possible. But God will not come and break your head and put common sense inside. Seeing this up and down here and there, I've been ignoring it. There's more stuff I saw recently on Facebook, and I just thought to myself, what is this? What is this? Will this ever stop? Will this ever change? Is this how we're going to continue? Is this how we're going to go forwards? Is this how we're going to go forwards as a country? 2019. Imagine 2019 stealing women's underwears in 2019. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.